Welcome back to the channel, it's Andy, and welcome to The Devil in Me, the fourth installment in the Dark Pictures Anthology, and technically the end of Season 1. We've just finished up House of Ashes, which I probably enjoyed the most out of the three that were played so far. It was really fun. If you haven't checked it out, go and have a look. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you did too if you watched it, and if you go and have a look, hopefully you will enjoy it too. So, like I said, we're going to jump straight into the fourth game, The Devil in Me. And I know very, very little about this game, apart from the premise and one scene, which doesn't really play into the plot at all. It's just a funny moment in the game. That's about it. All I know about this is that it's set in a hotel. We are playing as a kind of a documentary crew that are filming like some sort of series. And the hotel is a replica of one of America's very first serial killers, H.H. Holmes. That's as far as my knowledge goes of this game. It's setting a hotel based on a serial killer. I guess there is an actual serial killer. I think this is more of like a slasher horror than the ones that we're seeing at the moment. So Man and Madame was very much, supernatural, as was Little Hope. House of Ashes, I mean, they've all been kind of like supernatural horrors, but this is more of a slasher horror, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, that's as far as my knowledge goes around this game. This came out in 2022, so Dark Pictures have been on a bit of a hiatus, but as I said, this is technically the end of Season 1, so we are expecting the next game to come out this year. Directive 8020 is meant to be the start of like the second season, and it's being marketed for release this year on the PS5, on Windows, on Xbox, but we don't have a release date yet. It stars Lashana Lynch, who you might have seen in Day of the Jackal recently. Really enjoyed that. If you haven't had a look, it's really, really good on Sky. Eddie Redmayne and Lashana Lynch, really, really good series. Go and have a look if you haven't seen it. And Directive 8020 is actually a game set in space. It's a colony ship, so I'm looking forward to that, and once that comes out we'll probably play it like straight away, because we've caught up on these games now over the past couple of years, and we've played, this is the fourth out of 4 so far, so when Directive 8020 comes out I'd like to probably play it straight away. But enough about that, we're playing The Devil in Me, so should we get started? Let's get started. Let's accept this first of all. Skip to the end, accept, skip to the end, accept. Don't need to read these. I always put the brightness up just a little bit. We'll go up to like 67. It's not quite 69, but that's fine. The anthology, so these are the games of course that we've played so far. I'm not sure if this will show us Directive 8020 or not, but let's see. So Man and Madame we've of course played, which wasn't too bad. I didn't really care too much for the characters, and the thing that sets apart House of Ashes from the others is that it was a genuine threat. Man and Madame, spoilers if you haven't watched it, the whole thing is hallucinations caused by World War II chemical weapons. Little Hope, I enjoyed more than Man and Madame, but they committed the cardinal sin in horror, and basically the whole thing was inside one person's head. So I don't really forgive them for that. I enjoyed it more than I did Man and Madame, but they did an absolute no-no in horror. House of Ashes, I enjoyed. I cared a bit more for the characters. It was set during the Iraq War, and there was a genuine threat. Like, these things were actually real. So I enjoyed that a lot. Devil in Me, I'm looking forward to playing. A group of documentary filmmakers receive a mysterious invite to a replica of the murder castle of H.H. Holmes, America's first serial killer. They soon discover that they're being watched, and there is much more at stake than their viewing figures. So that's as far as my knowledge goes of that. Switchback is a VR game. Directive 8020, I don't know if we'll get a teaser at the end of this game or not. I think there's been a few trailers here and there, but like I said, we won't be playing that until it comes out. And at the moment, there's no release date. I'm assuming it's going to be October this year, if it's going to come out for Halloween, but I guess we'll see. So let's crack on, shall we? Let's start. The Devil in Me. I just realised I'm wearing a green hoodie in front of a green screen, so hopefully that doesn't affect things too much. I'm still trying to, sort out a few bits with it. Hopefully it looks okay. If it doesn't, then I'll probably scrap it until I can sort out my lighting. I've got a second light, so hopefully it looks okay. Right, let's start, shall we? New story. I think we did challenging when we did House of Ashes. I think this is new to House of Ashes. Forgiving survival is expected. Challenging your skills will be tested. Lethal death is inevitable. I don't like the sound of that. I'm going to go challenging. I think that's what we did for House of Ashes. So we're going to go challenging. For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. Hosea chapter 8 verse 7. So that's from the Bible. Every choice has a consequence. Which is the thing for all of these games. Some decisions save lives. Others lead to death. So the theme of House of Ashes was the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jeff, can you imagine it?
I'm attempting to.
World Columbian exposition continues to draw huge crowds.
We should make that our first priority.
Whatever pleases you.
The World's Fair Hotel, Chicago, 3:31 p.m. 1893.
With me after an entire day of marriage.
I will never be weary of you.
I shall hold you to that, my dear.
Have I got subtitles? One, have I got subtitles on, and two, it's not very loud. So let me just see if I can do something about that. There's subtitles. No, they are set up high. I might turn the volume up a little bit on my console. Did that save my settings? No, it didn't. Great. There we go. Right, I was going to turn it up slightly on the actual console. Just by one. Okay. Genuine snake oil merchant, did that say?
Isn't this grand?
As advertised. Very nice. Let's check in.
There's nobody there.
Are we the only ones here?
I'm sure there was a mad dash first thing this morning to get to the fair.
Try again?
Come on, we don't want to be too impatient here. Oh. Well, they've been there a long time.
Well, this does not bode well for the level of service we're in store for.
Well, I mean, there must be somebody here. Let's go to the fair later.
Let's not wait till tomorrow morning. Let's sign in and go straight there.
We're not going anywhere if no one checks us in.
Slow service. That means they're making sure everything is perfect.
I mean, there's not slow service, there's no service, there's nobody there.
That silver lining.
My sincere apologies. For
That
both
is a tash and a
startling
half,
you
wow.
and for making you wait. My attention was needed elsewhere. I promise from here on out it will be nothing but silver linings. Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel. Please, sign in here. First time in Chicago? I'm going to hazard a guess and assume you're here to take in the exposition.
The fair, yes, but that's not all. Today is a very special day for us.
Oh.
Oh, a honeymoon. How very, very lovely.
Perhaps my wife, Mrs. Whitman, would like to sign. Yes, today's the beginning of our honeymoon.
World's Fair
Congratulations.
Hotel. There we go.
In that case, an upgrade is in order. A honeymoon suite it is.
Oh, well, are the rates that much higher?
I think nothing of it. The same rates as your regular room. The upgrade is on us. You're our first honeymooners.
How kind. Thank you, Mr.
Don't say Holmes. Don't say
Holmes.
Holmes. Oh, of course.
Henry Howard.
Oh, I wonder who this could be.
You have a lovely hotel, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you very much. I designed and built most of it myself.
You're an architect then?
Architect, designer, builder,
You wear a lot of hats,
Doctor.
including the one on your head.
artist. I'm a man of many interests.
Is murdering one of those interests?
Impressive.
Please have a look around. We have sundries and gifts at the pharmacy counter. I'll take your luggage up to your room and ensure that everything is in order. Just make a note if you decide to purchase anything, and we will add it to your bill.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. We appreciate it.
The pleasure is all mine.
How long are these two going to last, do you think? Do you think they'll make the night? Because we know who this is, based on the brief synopsis we've had. This is the serial killer. It's hard to believe that we're in, what, the 1890s? And this is the first serial killer that Americans know of. I guess America isn't that old at this point.
Now,
Use right to
what
change
did I forget
selection.
to bring?
Press and hold R2 to pick up objects. What have we got? We've got bath milk. We've got some face powder. Oh, that's it. Powder could be good if we want to protect ourselves. We could throw it in someone's face and blind them. Bearing updated already. Marie purchased a tin of powder. So already that's something that's going to affect stuff later on. I went for the powder because if we do get threatened, we can throw it in someone's eyes and blind them, and then we can escape. Not sure how the milk's going to help us there. So there we go. That's why I went for that. Haven't got any secrets at the moment. So this is Marie. Of course, this is a prologue character, so we can't really do anything with her at the moment. I don't know what that is on the bottom left. The skulls. Are they coins? Is that a currency? That's new. And of course, we don't have any pictures yet. What did that just say?
Oh, pardon me, miss.
We can select the
Careful,
powder
you.
with the
My
directional
husband
button.
gets awfully cross
So there's
with my
some new
half
mechanics
flesh.
in this one.
He sounds like a ripe fellow. How's the marriage going?
Lovely. Thanks for asking.
Well, let's just head up. I'm sure the room is ready.
See anything good over there at the jewelry counter? Anything fancy?
You've already got a ring. What more do you want?
Like to know?
Have people checked out of this hotel? That's my
Wonder
next
what's in
question.
here.
The Rafflin Suite. Oh, it's private. Maybe
I'm
not
starting
go
to
in
think
there.
I've gone and married a thrill seeker. Ferris wheels, forbidden rooms. Are we looking for excitement?
Perhaps.
You're the one that just kicked the door down.
Nothing but an unfinished room. See what happens when you chase a thrill?
If this is you trying to get out of the Ferris wheel.
I know you won't be denied.
Wait. What's that?
I don't want to stay and find out.
Don't move.
Oh, here we go. Button may change to triangle during keep calm events. What? They're throwing other stuff at us? Okay. I don't remember them changing the button to triangle. Okay, it's still X, that's fine. I mean, he's seen the doors open and we appear to be the only people here, so surely he must think that we're either in there or were in there.
That was a thrill.
Be quiet.
I think it's thrilling if we're
He hasn't
sleeping on the
gone
street
yet.
after getting kicked out of here.
He can still hear us. If he's still there.
Welcome, newlyweds, to the honeymoon suite.
Thank you kindly, Mr. Holmes.
Do enjoy your stay. If you'll excuse me, I have work to return to. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Goodness, this place is fit for a king.
Or my queen.
Oh, you. Kiss this.
That is not very wifely of you.
Hey!
Ah! Bullseye!
You asked for it.
Why are we throwing
Should I be
pillows at
frightened?
each other?
If you're smart.
What move? Okay, that was a very slow quick time event, but I guess that's the first one.
Mercy, mercy!
Special
Okay, you
feature
win.
unlocked?
Anything broken?
Only my pride.
What have we unlocked? Is that here? We've got the bearing. Okay, I don't know what special feature we just unlocked.
How about a peace offering?
This feels like some
I'll have a
sort
look
of
at the end of the
treacherous
video.
plot.
I'll have a look. If we come out of the
Not at
game
all.
and go into the menu.
I have a gift for you. Close your eyes and face the mirror.
Aren't you clever and romantic? If I get a pillow to the face, I will sock you right in the kisser.
Who's going to be in the mirror?
Is there a problem?
No. Open your eyes.
Oh, Jeff, it's lovely. I love it.
Good.
What was the bearing? Sorry. Jeff gave Marie the necklace he purchased from the jewellery counter. Okay. So if we'd have picked the milk, would he have got something else?
Victory is
I guess
mine.
we'll see how
I'll
that
let you have
affects
that
stuff.
bath now.
Is that a camera? Or a peephole? Yep. It's like an optic cable or something like that. So now we're being spied on. Is it the private room that was next door? Or is that a bath? What is that? Is that the bathroom?
It's jammed shut.
Maybe if we put a little weight into it?
Stop trying to break into rooms.
Open sesame!
Thank you. Why don't you have a shave while I take a quick bath? Then we can reconvene.
I know that word. It's French for something illicit.
Shush. Shave.
I think I forgot to pack my razor and kit.
I'm sure the pharmacy downstairs has them.
Don't be too long in that bath.
Don't you worry.
Well, they're going to get separated and one of them's going to die. Settle into a hotel and find a shaving kit. Right. There's a picture on the wall. Is this going to be a premonition? No. Right, let's see what we can find. We don't have a light, but thankfully the room is nice and lit for us. I don't know if that house is on fire, but that could be the house in Little Hope. If there's like little Easter eggs. That looks like underground. So these photos are pretty significant. There's the private room again.
I could have sworn this was the way we came up.
Oh, are we in an endless corridor? There's a door at the end. That's that same picture again. Oh god, is there some like PT nonsense?
What?
Oh, hello. There's some blood down there and spikes. Okay, is this like Kevin McAllister's great granddad or something? They're setting up deathly traps in a hotel. It's the Home Alone -1. If up is on screen, characters equip items they have in their inventory. Okay. So what was this? It was powder, wasn't it? Do we want to use it or do we want to save it? If I put it down. What's she doing? Oh, wait, hold on. Did I see the guy in the mirror then? And am I going to have to censor anything here? Was it just me or was Holmes in the mirror?
Is that you, darling? Jeff?
I don't think that's Jeff somehow.
Oh, are we playing another game?
I'm staying here. I wouldn't have said relax though.
Back already? You know, this tub is awfully big. I think there might be room for another body. Oh. That's nice. Ow.
Has he got like a apron on or something?
Strength. Easy, dear. Jeff, that hurts.
Hello, my dear.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
We don't want to
so.
disturb the other guests.
What other guests? God, is he going to drown us?
Thought you'd have a little more fighting in.
The powder. The powder. Hello?
There we are.
Oh.
Nice and quiet.
Well, there goes one. The powder's vanished as well.
What are you doing? If you've touched Maria,
You're a bit late with that sentiment, good sir. Is there a problem, sir?
Oh wait, he could have slashed our throat. Oh god. Oh, wait a minute. did he get there so quick? Oh, is this room going to close in on us? Or is that... what is that? Gas? Oh, yeah. This is Jigsaw's funhouse. And we're probably in some, like, secret hidden room as well. Oh god, the blood was pouring from our nose and mouth. Yeah, Marie's drowned.
God, no.
Right. Let's have a look at these bearings then. So, hotel guests. This is a... wow, this is long. Right, so Marie purchased the powder. Jeff gave Marie the necklace. Marie chose not to investigate the noise. Didn't have anything heavy to hit Holmes with. What, so she should have picked up the milk, I guess? But she could have thrown the powder just as easily. Marie was drowned in the bath. Jeff ran from Holmes, leaving Marie. Jeff was killed in the gas room. Right. So I don't know what other options we could have taken. I think they're going to die whatever happens. But I feel like she could have used the powder, and she didn't. We didn't pick up the milk. The necklace, I don't know what factor that has later on. It might have a difference later on. We didn't investigate the noise. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that affects things. Because no secrets. The Marie relationship doesn't exist anymore because she's dead. And now, so is he. And I've already forgotten what his name is. Jeff and Marie, that was it.
Everything in its place.
Wow, look at this.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Only the best for you, my dear.
Oh,
Mother would simply die. It's
the next
so
victims have arrived.
feeling.
Good man, do you work here?
Hello. Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel.
Well, you can check out at any time you like, but you can never leave. Oh, hello. I'll never get tired of this intro. I love it.
Won't you spare me over till another year?
Here he is again. So Jessie Buckley is in this one. Not too familiar with her work, but she was in Chernobyl, if anybody watched that. She's been in some BBC bits as well. She's Irish. And you'll probably get similar character models to some of the other games as well. We've seen that in the other games. They use similar sort of character models that are based on the same person. Paul Kay. I know the name Paul Kay. Where do I know that name? Oh, he's in Game of Thrones. It's Thoros of Myr. He's in Afterlife as well. Who else is in this? Anyone else that I recognise? Nikki Patel. Who's in Coronation Street. Certainly good what I can see in terms of the acting credits. And of course, the curator, as always, with Pip Torrens. You can't not have him in these games, can you? Hi again. You dropped your feather.
Oh, you're here. Have you been waiting long?
No.
Welcome back. I do enjoy seeing a familiar face.
This is the fourth time we've met now.
Last time, no one survived.
What?
I wonder if you were even trying.
What are you talking about? I saved all but one person.
For a long
I don't know what
time,
he's
I was
talking
on my
about.
own.
I don't know what he's
Then
talking
it was all
about.
a time when I wasn't here, watching over these tales. And what good are stories without somebody to experience them? This is a story about those who create, and the lengths they might go to for their art to be made pure. Art can elicit all sorts of reactions. Delight, inspiration, desire, yes, but also doubt, fear, dread. The way you react, the decisions you make, would affect this story. Hidden in the world, you'll find dark pictures. They give glimpses of the possible consequences of your
We didn't
choices.
see any of those in the prologue. Usually there's at least
Sometimes
one.
it's the smallest choices that can have the biggest repercussions. You're responsible for what happens. You're culpable. I can't interfere. That's very much against the rules. I can only observe what happens and record any significant events. Oh. Ever seen one of these? They're very old. People used to call them obels. They'd put them in the mouth of the recently deceased to pay the ferryman. Look out for them. You'll find them in the
Oh, we
strangest
saw those in the
places.
corner.
I'll be happy to exchange any that you find, and I'll certainly make it worth your while.
Okay, they're new.
Well, shall we start?
So can you like swap them
Game is
for
afoot.
clues or hints?
I will be watching.
I guess we'll see. Okay, some new mechanics in this one. I like it.
My name is Kate Wilder. I've got a master's in criminal psychology. I'm an investigative journalist and hope to make a difference. You may have recently seen my interview on Chicago AM on and yeah, it's really tough when just being honest means everyone thinks you're a bitch. I'm not. Sure, I've got issues to deal with, same as everyone. I'm working on it.
Hey, I'm Mark. I study photography at UCLA. Had a great time. Really want to get back into some serious photography. But yeah, it's a job.
I've done a key grip and lighting test for years.
Oh, she looks
No
familiar.
problem.
This is Fliss from Man of Medan.
You don't often meet someone like that. Man, how do you even
Same
start?
model.
I'm sick of
Jamie
being on my
Tiergan.
own. Sorry, do you start with qualifications or, like personnel info? Because will anyone access this? I'm kind of private, actually.
Yeah, Charlie Lonitz, UK originally. I've been here for 20 years. The last series was so on track. It was a very beautifully conceived and didn't quite hit the mark as I was hoping it would.
Who's watching this?
It's a fucking mess, to be honest with you.
I think we've heard quite enough.
Enough? Oh, I've barely begun, Your Honor. You don't seem to understand. I was born with the devil in me.
Cue credits.
I could not help the fact that I was a murderer any more than a poet can help the inspiration to sing. Bury me deep, Your Honor.
So he's basically confessed to these murders then.
Box with cement, put me deeper than anyone else, and cover the ground with more cement, cause trust me. Just being dead ain't enough to stop me from killing again.
On May 7th, 1896, Herman Mudgett, aka Henry H. Holmes, was sent to the gallows. His neck did not snap from the force of hanging. Records indicate he hung, slowly suffocating for over 15 minutes, until finally, the monster was dead. America's first serial killer confessed to 27 murders.
That's a lot.
But as investigators sifted through the traces he left behind, following his path from city to city, the number grew significantly.
So it wasn't just in that
200
hotel
lives.
then.
America's first serial killer, and possibly the worst. He was buried as requested, under concrete. Was he hoping to hide from God's judgment? Or did he truly want to keep the devil from climbing out and killing again?
So, what do you think?
Don't all speak up at once.
To be honest, Charlie, this is a pilot.
Hold that thought.
There's some British representation in this.
Lorna Entertainment.
No, we had Walpole, but he had an American accent.
Speaking. Charlie is fine.
My name is Grantham Dumet.
What can I do for you, Mr. Dumet?
Actually, it's what I can do for you. Hear me out.
I'm certainly grateful to you, Mr. Dumet. This all sounds amazing, but I'm waiting to hear what the catch is. No offense.
None taken. I'm in a privileged position. I don't need for much, but my time is at a premium. We need to do this today. I'll send a car for you this afternoon, 4 p.m. Be ready.
This afternoon? We're talking a couple of days shoot. I've told my team they're free this weekend, and frankly, they're a temperamental bunch. Without them, this conversation is dead in the water.
I've told you what I have. Please don't waste my time. Am I sending the car or not?
Yes, of course. We're in. I'll get them there. I promise. Let's do it.
Bearing updated. What's this? Charlie received a call from Grantham Dumet and accepted an invitation to his H.8 Holmes inspired murder castle. Okay. So this is Charlie. Okay, we have some characteristics here. I guess we'll see these officially another time. So there's the coin counter at the bottom. I can't remember what he said they were called. The things that they put in bodies' mouths. Charlie and Mark, Charlie and Kate, Charlie and Jamie, Charlie and Erin. So Charlie is careless, overbearing, determined and cynical. Cunning and resolute are currently not showing up.
Mr. Dumet sent
We've
you.
got another special feature as well. I guess we'll see what these are in a bit.
Right. Let's load up, guys.
All right, got it.
I'm good.
Sorry.
Are you?
I mean, this is that ring light that makes you all glowy. We leave behind it.
You're right.
This is going to be grand, people. Adventure. Excitement. Anyone?
Road trip.
Huzzah! Woohoo!
Hooray.
Don't say huzzah. No one says huzzah. Well, I guess we go into this murder castle
Do we know
then.
where we're going exactly? You don't like surprises?
You know what this reminds me of?
Don't say it.
Topeka. Exactly. Me, no money in my pocket, a dead phone, and lost in the middle of goddamn Topeka.
That wasn't my fault.
It was 100% your fault. Because you fly by the seat of your ass. So, come on, Charlie. What do we know about this guy?
He's rich, he's a recluse, he's obsessed with H.H. Holmes. Totally sane, I'm sure.
We're going to a property he inherited from a relative. That's who had the obsession with Holmes. Some of the rooms are full recreations from the murder castle. Dumet has blueprints, documents, artifacts. When I said this would save the show, I was not exaggerating.
And you substantiated all of this.
Just trust me.
Sorry for all the mystery. Before we go any further, I have to ask that we lock up your phones for safekeeping. While this may sound strange that I invite you to film the collection inside my home, I cannot allow any personal devices that
Was
may
this
share
part of the
information
plan?
that
Did
could
we know
affect
about
my
this?
business or lifestyle. There are rules. All footage you wish to use must be authorized by me first. I require privacy and discretion. I must insist.
His place, his rules.
I guess that's kind of fair.
Look, what he's offering us is worth it.
Why not do the phone
Could
thing
be
there,
making us
though?
pay, but he isn't.
He's just keeping them in the car.
If this is all he asks, then we do it.
Fine. For the show.
I'm telling you, this is going to be great.
You said that in Topeka.
So this is a film crew. They make some sort of like documentary series, which is, I guess, struggling for viewers, and this could be their big break. Oh, more cameras, lovely.
If this dude is so rich, shouldn't he have service or something? This guy gonna help? No, really. I got it. Thanks, bro. Don't sweat it. Jackass.
Oh, there goes the limo with our phones.
Okay. So now what?
I'd love to get some footage of the lake and the scope of this.
Not with all the mist and fog.
There, from on high we'll get a better look.
That's certainly up there. The visuals will be great, and we can frame up over the mist.
Charlie, you'll hack up a lung before you're halfway up there.
I'm fit as a butcher's dog.
Mark, this is crazy.
But we'll be fine. Let's go, Charlie.
Be careful, guys.
Nice knowing you.
Come on.
They're already splitting up. Well, that is not a good idea. Show some footage from the top of the lighthouse. I think we'll end things here. It's a good sort of introductory piece. We had the prologue. We've had a brief introduction to these guys. So I think that's probably a good place to leave off. So of course we've still got some secrets to pick up. I'm concerned that we didn't get a picture in the prologue. Usually there's one. We didn't see them. Already Charlie is getting on with people. He's good relationship with Mark. Decent relationship with Jamie and Erin. Kate's kind of neutral at the moment. So there we go. That's Charlie, the Brit. I don't know if he's likely the leader of this show. He's definitely the oldest. So I'm not sure if he's the person in charge of this, if it's his show. I guess we'll find out. But he does seem to be kind of the guy in charge. Like, he was the one that took the phone call for this. So I guess that would mean that he's the guy sort of leading this. So we'll find out more about these guys in the next video, I'm sure. We haven't had an official introduction to them in terms of their traits.
This is taking too long.
So hopefully we will in the next video. But that's a good place to end off. Because we've seen the prologue. And yeah, we're going to pick things up next time. For now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you're looking forward to the playthrough, drop a like, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new. Turn notifications on, check out the other channel down below. And yeah, we're going to end things there for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.